How do I begin making peace with myself? For a long time, I believed making peace with myself would feel like a single moment, a breakthrough, a decision. One morning I'd wake up, and everything inside me would finally make sense. But life has never worked that way. Peace didn't arrive all at once. It arrived quietly, every time I chose not to fight myself. Maybe the hardest battle isn't against the world. Maybe it's the one happening inside us. Every single day, the voice that says, "You should have done better. You should be someone else. You're still not enough." For years, I believed I had to silence that voice. Now I think I only needed to understand it. Because a voice cannot heal if it is never heard. Albert Camus once wrote, "In the midst of winter I found there was, within me, an invincible summer." I love this thought, not because it promises a life without winter, but because it reminds me that something inside us can survive it. Perhaps peace isn't the absence of darkness. Perhaps it is discovering that darkness is not all we are. When I was younger, I thought becoming a better person meant becoming a different person. Now, I'm beginning to wonder if becoming better simply means becoming more honest. Honest about my fears, honest about my loneliness, honest about my mistakes, because pretending has never brought peace, only truth has. There is an old saying in Persian wisdom, "The deepest wells are silent." Maybe that is true for people too. The parts of ourselves that shape our lives the most rarely shout. They whisper. And because they whisper, we spend years without noticing them. Maybe making peace with myself begins with listening, not listening to everyone else. Listening to myself, not the loud voice filled with fear. The quieter one. The one that has been waiting patiently beneath all the noise. Carl Jung believed, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. What if many of the battles I blame on life actually begin inside me? What if the habits I cannot explain, the fears I cannot name, the relationships I keep repeating, all come from parts of myself I have never stopped to understand? Maybe peace is not the destination. Maybe peace is simply the courage to stop running long enough to finally meet myself. Not the version others expect, not the version I pretend to be, but the person quietly waiting underneath. So, how do I begin making peace with myself? Perhaps I begin by becoming curious instead of judgmental, by replacing criticism with observation. Instead of asking, "What's wrong with me?" I begin asking, "What is this part of me trying to protect?" That single question can change everything, because every fear, every insecurity, every wound was once trying to keep us safe. Maybe they don't need to be destroyed. Maybe they need to be understood. If the first step was making peace, then perhaps the second step is something even deeper, knowing who I truly am, not who I was told to become, not who I wish people believed I was, but the person behind every mask, the person behind every fear, the person behind every thought. Maybe the greatest adventure isn't changing ourselves. Maybe it's discovering ourselves. And perhaps that journey is only beginning.